Premtobre de Shimama Yamamunina ha Yamwakwa Adom TV Premtobre Kasee so awia nsɛm asie no braso so TB Adom TV Kasee nsɛm no dɔso de etodwa mu bi ya wobɛtini Mampani John Dramani Mahama de ato eye appeals court judges ya pawon nipa duno eba konanimu ese o magana fo yenya rehemu ni gidie ewatemu adwuma no emu Junior Doctors Association of Ghana so se free binadeko Wamote atua fi se abosome kakra ntam ni yentua wonka ebi mo nso awie adwuma nso yem posti won no nsem bi ene ye de bebro eno aye nyina ye nya ne nteye se gyabi ato adabraka warehouse bi mu ye bekọ ho ne yakohwede a ekoso no nsem bi ene awie ye de bro Adom TV Premtobre Kasee wo share live or Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTube search Adom TV Tube na kwa AdomOnline.com ensemi wo ho midi afia amankwa tamaklo entie seden samni chemu ankasa etie enede ya me kasai eyade se ya yen sakraye wo gender toolkit no emu botaye ne ye baako se omei ya dwempo bia ne hwehwe bia mpanifo ebesusuo no manso ebedimo akotene omamu nyina empo ene assembly anase amensini ahodo no sebe ya ebetimi akoye nim se oman Adom Kasee etwasui
Gender Toolkit enhihye a National Development Planning Commission a woman asoye a woman ehwe gender enkwada enwonsem eso asoye a woman ehwe Ghana sikasem ne development partners epa hontuma ewon kran no odwumedie no ase no participation, accountability and integrity for a resilient democracy program GIZ any editudwa emfaso a wo eye Gender Toolkit a woman akopa hontuma.
The paired program, commissioned by the German Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development BMZ, co-financed by the European Union and the Swiss State Secretariat for Economic Affairs, and implemented by GIZ in cooperation with the Ministry of Finance, is dedicated to promoting participatory, accountable, inclusive, and resilient development across.
Wadeninsem etu Dwawien Acting Director General ma NDPC Dr. Audrey Smoke Amwa ensu di tudwa se toolkit eyade a ebeboa pa eye equity justice war 1992 constitution nimu no ebededi
Bediako Senior High School na ne womankasa nya wom home economics block na headmistress edi adesre na etudwa womanya edan no na aka wono ebechreche wono mu ade na afi baby a womo bedanso ene assembly hall eyade a womo ehia bie womo padwumadie no ho ntoma gemu edi ama school no ene ode nsemi etudwa
So kopi mu asare bedi ako Senior High School a ene wonom nso etumi enya home economics block a we ebabebo ahwese ade kyerɛ de hyansem ebetumi akonkan na se wonom enya sa home economics block yi ena headmistress a wo school yi mu Beatrice Chei ede to dwa se wo mu se wonom enya block yi de nanso se be na kyerɛkyerɛfo nso betumi aheha won esuafo nso ebetumi aheha wonom enti wonom ehia staff bungalow ena afi assembly hall se ne be ya esuafo so nhyiamudie ahodo wonom ebetumi enya bia ya wonom ebeye no.
My cons block na ye ni bi wa ha enkwala na ye practicals a chese classroom bi ye tu enkwala na free ho no o matena ho ye practicals no o mo so ha o mo ne o makofie no o mo tweba e ba sa e bi sai o mo de kosi dormitory nso a e kwan ni ho ntina ma wo kyera ba ho enti se Ruade na Professor Anthony Japan so abaisi sa home economics block ya mayen eye ni so pa futu a me de ma ankola no ne akyerɛkyerɛfo ne se adefefe ya professor abaya mayen esese nyina ye hwɛ ne yedi nini ne ye hwɛ ne ye ne o ma ye de amayen nyina no ye be kura no se de be ya daachi bi o sa ba na chi a se de o de hye ye nsa no obeba beto ne sa pepepe.
Na we nanam so ama Professor Anthony Owusu Ejapon a Professor of Economics a ono aso esanfi akrokare a wode sika ebehye mu hwe se home economics block obetumi esi edema won so ede sansem we see etudwa.
You training more people with skills, not just academic, but people who meet me from here no meet me start your mojuma without relying on government until I'm picking home economics for their practical skills. Ubia wona chadi o yase. Obi on ma a friend is saying I didn't with me pam designer atade ehye me oni agro pam e se nya agro omoy anko betima pam ni say nti nya de a ese how say usua practical skill in fact abruchi e ho no omom ye practical skills say electricians masons ni ade no omkra ni nya sika mo Ghana never say I say munche de mu omo but one day mbu ompa
Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama na nei wo de ato court appeals court judges eduonu ba ko ayapa wo no mo ese wo ma wonsu ene omban e ma Ghana fo nya rehyimu e wo mo na ye 1992 constitution no so wonhwe na onfanya wo adwuma wa temu adwuma ne mo kase no etwoso
Omanpenyin John Dramani Mahama ene ediato justices of the appeals court to eduonu ba ko bia eno ada dwumedi ohyehyɛ so oma wonu nyina esuaye enimu se ebra wokɔ akɔkɔ hye wonwumedi ase e wo court ho wonhwɛ ase atentenene wonom edibedi dwuma e wo akɔniase nyina emu we wo kyerede a e wo nwumedi mu no ahombrase no kwaredie e na afenso nya wonom beyi bia e yade ebedi wonom echi ne senti eneni wode to wonom enimu se wonom nya akanifo emfama Ghana mamra yede edi dwuma.
For when citizens walk into the courts of this nation, they do not simply seek judgments, they seek hope. Hope that the law will protect them, hope that their rights will be respected, and hope that their voices will be heard. And today, as we swear you in, we're renewing that hope in our people. The Court of Appeal is the people's court of renewal. It is here that errors are corrected, injustices are reversed, and the principles reaffirmed that no wrong is beyond remedy. For many Ghanaians, the Court of Appeal is often the last hope for justice when all other avenues have been exhausted. And that is why the authority we assume today is not only legal, but profoundly moral. You hold in your hands the power to heal wounds, to restore confidence, and to guide our nation towards fairness.
We no mampanyisa ne to no nyina ni mu se wonhwa se ebra wono mu ekwakokodi wonjuma no ade be kete asehye ene proye ena afi ne memfa kwamu e wonjumedi mu nyina wonhwe wo ho emfemfiri ho.
As you assume your new roles, I ask you to carry these three virtues. The first is courage, the second is integrity, and the third is humility. Courage to resist pressure, whether political or financial, and to uphold the law even when it is unpopular. Integrity to ensure that justice cannot be bought, delayed, or bent by influence. Humility to remember that power is given not to rule over the people, but to serve the people.
Peniji one more atumu wie ye wo so aye no na one more enso Premtobre Kasee bopa say 1992 constitution no so pepepe no no e de ebedi wonjuma.
Eni pedrionu ba ko mampanyi ema wonumu esu ayakokoshe wonjumedi ase se atemuafo ewo appeals court eni wonumu nyinanso ahyebo se wonumu ebegina Ghana 1992 amamra edidi dwuma ewo mai mu ahwese pepepe yo ena afi bibia da sese wonumu edidi dwuma ewo wonumu atemu ahodomu no wonumu ebeye ne sa. Justice Justin Kufi Dogu enegina eni pedrionu ebakwi anemu ekasaya wode sansim wesi etudwa.
On behalf of my colleagues and on my own behalf, I wish to express our profound gratitude to His Excellency the President for the honor done to us today by appointing and swearing us in as justices of the Court of Appeal. We are equally grateful to my Lord, the Chief Justice, and the Judicial Council for the confidence reposed in us. We are deeply conscious of the high responsibilities that come with this appointment. We pledge to discharge our duties with integrity, diligence, and fairness, guided always by the Constitution, the laws of Ghana, and our judicial oaths. We assure the people of Ghana that we shall uphold the independence of the judiciary and work tirelessly to strengthen public confidence in the administration of justice. Once again, we thank His Excellency the President, my Lord the Chief Justice, and all gathered here for the support and goodwill shown to us on this memorable occasion.
Domahine Osaje Force ya dia yajama bedu ya ni din Justice Daniel Mensah ene wonso kasa kire de bi mo dwene se nei justices ayapa wonso onko Court of Appeal no appeals court no ekire say aban ye tisu yi park ajajefo egu so nya sa ene tienchemo de baye eni
Doma hene osaje force ade yo agimambedu a obipimu ewo Ghana yatemu obi a enum ade enim no ene Justice Daniel Mensah okanipa eduno ba ko a wono esuaye se atemuafo no kokodi wonjuma ewo appeals court ene ede atodwa se nsem ya namonten so se aban ahyede se wono ankasa ne nkrofuku ekwakogu yen court ahodo wo maimu no anya de se no kribia ewo mu we wa bro ne sentrefo twetwe nkomo de tudwa se wono ankasa de no ho ye mfanto ho a waye otemuafo ewo high court mfinhia edunum ni sansoso na afoforo bia wono so eka ho asom ache high court ho yi pa ne senti edumbra won so ewo wodwumedie mu ehwese atentire ne betumi akwama omanfo nyina no won so ibepegya won mu elekokopie mu ewo court batan a edi high court enim.
I have been on this job for 28.5 years. So having been on the bench, we know how, we deal with cases. I mean, he has chastised us to ensure that cases do not delay, that we should ensure that justice is dispensed to all manner of people, no matter the background that they come from. So it's a huge responsibility, but I want to assure the public that we dare not fail. We ensure that we work together with His Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, as by law established. Together we all put our maximum effort to ensure that justice is dispensed to fair. Yes.
And what what's ankasa edifasansem we see
As for the appointment, normally the president appoints on the advice of the Judicial Council. I believe that if I was not competent, if I've not been there for long, if I don't have the competencies, I was telling you that if I'm not mistaken, out of 142 judges of the High Court, if I'm representing them as the senior most on the bench, it tells you probably I've even been overlooked, not me alone, and some of the others. So if he has come to see that we have the enough competence, we have the expertise, and he has appointed us, I don't think people should look at. I know him.
Director ya wono na shangumesua so ewa dance south mensi no mo Ebenezer Kofia sorry ena de to ban ne wona ewo bi animo se omra meboa wo mo suku no hia ne ma pa itimi ma adesua ene ade kire ekwa animo nti aban ene mpanifo nkaye emeboa wo.
District Director of Education, Dema Adansi South, Minsino, Ebenezer Kufiasari, any editor, Kibiomufo, any abayi, any muse, Adaroma, Ubi Pimo, one more Emensinwa, one more Ehia, Adisia, Acadia, Hudu Bibiri, Senia Beya, a bit to me, Abuama, the China Disiansem, a Honomonso, et to me, a Jan and I, eso. Ebroni Adom Kasee Winnie, as he came menu, Etuchun Comono, what it would just say, Niama Hudu and Primpri, one more, Ewono, and Yadia say, Eboa, the China Disiansem, and when a sense in the other still we see, what a twimping for any.
Infrastructure go Advanced Staff Education Directorate there a challenge pa baby wo ba ne won bebre na enso especially ko yin kuro kitu anu mu a school dan e wo no bebre na ensem fata se mo private ne mu asua de enti a challenge pa e de mai e wa Advanced Staff Education Directorate sa de sua de akola bi anya school dan papa etene mu a ebustu ni moral and confidence e koso na send ye kwa pro no hu se dan bebre ho a ye ko hu ye no emwa nti kwala no kra no sori anopa so bebe school kra na ho keka wo de beba no enso ani nti na ma kwala no bebre na ani nka so mo be school special wo ye nkro enketua animu no se ko ye nkro ketua animu a bisira me ka so edan e wo ho no enti se ekuro mu de enti obi wa ofiri krom na ko na se wo nya accommodation entina mu ana kwa akoye de ebi wa kwa be ko ye teachers quarters hu a e asefim bebre so any teachers quarters into omo ba bebi omo betina kura so a little bit challenge the mom ni nyina account na chechefo ne ba won ntina no ma sansa won ti e de akọ.
Bishop wo go so diocese na no wa hafumantamu most Reverend Peter Kwekwetu ahene what they told headmistress of the Ola Girls Senior High School wo Kenya say animo say wonhwa na nkura no anidie ni buo ne ntete pa ye de ma wo mo no emma form emunsem ni.
Bishop Awogo Diocese, Most Reverend Peter Kweku Etuahine, Ediato Headmistress Owo Ola Girls Senior High School, Kenya se Semo Nyejan Hokra, a funny discipline, fa, a sukufu a womo a warhorn.
They are here to say obey mammy, Ediaman Kodani na face or ne a church for no, and yet my foy wahina Ayabusia Baku. Nkwada or Mohakobe and Pim mean, and yet. nipa ketewa enti no wonya abotre na wonhwe omuso demom no wonyina pintin fise nkwara ide oyemu a de bia no ebi asobaye den wontenetene wo mu na wo ho ban mayen na obi awie firi ha kwa dwuma nya media share nsa no akodi magana ni nipa nyina so anya enije eni efa ahode
Toprehine a wo Kenya si number 2 Nana Edu Sapon enso editudwa se hu behia pa se enkabom ene emoa a esese womo edema wo no eye stakeholders eyade ebeboa pa ma sukuu no akonenim
sɛdeɛ onua no di ka bɛyɛ no ɔno nso ɔnyɛma no nkyɛn so na ɔmfa nkabom ene kroyɛ ene ɔdɔ na baabi a sukuu no din akoduru no ɔma no nkɔsoro nkyɛn deɛ ɛwɔ yɛsi yɛ entinanum ya bia prato se beta na chi na dwumadi a waba so obedie no atumpon
collaboration from all stakeholders nananom asofo nana sopofon pogake PTA obi bia se mo bebo metidom na mo moame na entity na enye me nko a me na omedi metiso da maesetire na itire wo na ensan ni ho na nan ni ho no ma mintumi yin adwuma
Osofo abedi akire ya wo hwe Western House so a wokwa wutu senya Western so a wone mrahye bedwane ye wo ho wode ato asuafo wo senior high school animo say enubone nom ne niema bi ensem fata etwe wo adesua kwakire no ohwe so obetwe wo ho afiri
mrahye bedwane wo ewutu senya West Gizela tete akoboa eye suku enkwada a womu enimade pa nanso no womu ni aboafo womu mu 200 akoma mu mattress bebre eye trunk ne yade abeboa suku enkwada pa
ya chiche trunks and mattresses kakra to support the parents command one school and work on at least in the past no ya insta na if this time ben something a bit more tangible just to be able to show that we care and support the parents exams and 4,000 yes because yet your masters doing the BC on the numbers no so there are lots so we decide to select those who are brilliant and needy and support them.
District Chief Executive for Wutu Senior West Kalala Nyameche enso de nsem se tudwa
no or it goes to agreement a project I shall say back to school and I shall say with the KG primary school now she say AGHS another opportunity and another initiative for more tertiary and also there was special package and scholarship back to school no simply pala war ehemu and I say due to 1 or 2 reasons want to be enco school as a district assembly in collaboration with Member of Parliament, Yakambuma, this project now by the Bob, see learning resources, never moving a trunk and name offensive mattresses. You may be one of Member of Parliament and this assembly, Yakambuma, Yabasanso, Yatwang, so no more.
Junior Doctors Association of Ghana say nyame yaduma benada one more tia bibia begu ho nya dwuma fisi wa ye dwuma bosome kakra nso wakatua maaye wo nso a wako school na wie nso ye imposti won ene niema bi ye wo mo no ntwa ye nti omo de to ho kusisa ban no ebeti
Junior Doctors Association of Ghana womo edema ne baba betudwa wo kyera ebinada October bosome ne de toson so afimpen modun wonum mu elkro no wombete mpanyefo eso atwa isan se won makatwa besi ne wonsa enkaye sanso so ana ebi ho no krampo na postings nso so enya de sempanyefo aposti wo mo enumpo ndanche no nema bi odo members ne bi enam mo no so ntwa yie na wonkrata na wonum president Dr. Louise Fiankroma and wonum general secretary Dr. Roda Ensa Eshasie no wokyerɛ sɛ wɔn mu nkoma bɛyɛ saa 200 ɛna ebi mu ayɛ adwuma 10 months ebi mu kora deɛ wɔ hɔ ma 14 months ni na so anya de akatwia wɔn mu nsa aka ɔde no kora si nkyɛn a medical officers ne bi wɔ hɔ no ma mpanyefo atwe wɔn mu dwumadi asensɛn yɛnya de sempanyefo kyerɛ mu deɛ nti a wɔtwe wɔn dwumadi sensɛn yɛ ne nyinaa mu nso so no medical officers 800 ɛna wɔn nso so besi ne wahwɛ mpanyefo anim asenko be posti wɔn mo na nkɔma hyɛ wɔn dwumadi ase na so abasome dunsia ni no ɛnya de mu bia nso so ya posti wɔn mo ne saa ho ne nti no wɔn mo ahyɛ sɛ outpatient services a ekoso maye mu no wonya adwuma fi October bosome de toso so de kosini de toso enkro na odi no no ekogu a efia da October bosome de toso edu afimpinu aduonu wenum na emu no enya de emergency services so be ye adwuma ewo maye mu na sesie no wonom a waje wonum ayaresabia ho a wo hwe wo mo ne de obekoso ahwe wo mo na so da wa hye se wonom ede wonema nyina begu fom no obi aba ho a enya de ombehwe onipa kro tisempanyifo embese bibisi yebesi wo maye mu dia de wo se mu ye bia no hwe na wonye
Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na uguso no na eja eto adabraka eye warehouse bi mu ewo hwa so woni se o kache ase woolen carpet na dosun wo mu ene nkonya na no nam so Accra Fire Service Commander ACFO2 Rashid Nisawu ena wode woni Adom TV Kasee edin komwe
Jabrantamo a ehye ewo machi hai eye adabraka warehouse a omo ekura eye edemu niema woolen carpet enkonwa ene niema edisiesie edemu nyina ena eye nomien sade kono nine brem honom ejato mu a ahyedro be no yebepie mu ewo hanom Ghana National Fire Service Greater Accra Regional Chief Fire Officer eye Owura Nisawu ene etwetwe nkomo ensem sei ene ode tudwa
as we speak no ejano atimi abreno under control in fire service fire under control ti atimi control ejano se na maka no in the beginning ya confine no but se na menemo kasa die se die metimi akase so se pim se ya control ejano entimi nya bibia biom in the next few hours no you be declare say fire finally extinguished no information ayenya ne say carpet ena oma hipini wa hase nti ahase no omo using as a warehouse nti de metimi akafa hono ti ewie na se ba be savage na enya nkrofo a hono ye omo de emumu a no metimi a kire ye the quantity a ewum ni nioma ekika ho at the moment now I deploy plain clothes firemen and women omo gather information to me person me preempt the cause of fire until they metimi akaka ne say fire is under what investigation tinyame aduma efiri ochina na ochina che ekono preliminary findings ayenye bia de betutwa na final finding nso tene ya me yende de bia no so meka fire no ebetimi abrew from top to down within 1 hour or within a twinkle of an eye. Chromophobia ni wa betimi awie warehouse we e de akọ hwe de gyaye no ntimesre se nyoma a it says cigarette uwe ejumam it say socket iron mu use anything that is in a electrical wiring all manner of things are ebetimi di ejaba no at least say yehwe na yebo ho ban
eye maame a ahanom eye omodia no wokyere mu a sene asem no esi ato no so no nti ontumi ene Adom Kasee entwetwe enkomo nemom ene ebeye dumienu ebrem honom no oba hanom beyi niama de koma afoforo na ebo dumie nomiensa na ebo nomiensa ekono eno nyane nti yese eja ato hanom a sabre Ghana Fire Service gusu a omodum ja no eniama ne de sane mfoni ni kire no ni nyina ahye na sabre nso so de de ejai ba ye de Adom Kasee ene Fire Service ekire mu antwetwe mu fiko ene beda na di ama ye hu de ejai ba ye kwamnansia amanebo Accra adabraka
yesi adanse da hono mo pefe sanei ensuo bisi ani subri ye no water no river hono mo no de elam say for na say no femfram we said the MC ya water no north aya payo so poku ede betu just no kura bi animu bra joy news ede nsem no betu dwa no ehun fonyi nyina di adanse say ensuo na say esan galam senti
Abra MC ene nananom ahemfo ekoye nhyiemu ekokasa se enye no krakra won sema ye nuanom joy news de betu dwafa kwambone omanfo bi efa so etu egudie ewo sampatem ho no nanum a ne nuanom joy news fo nso akonya enfoni bi a ye China fo ne Ghana fo bi a wona ka won ho abom tu galamse den ewo sampatem ho omanfo wo motete obi a wo mani abre pa fa kwambone omanfo etu egudie bi eye enuanom a womo eye kwadwumai na womo de adesede ato aban nanim se onye omomo apa esanse omanfo esse insu awodo a ewo sampatemu ano ana womo ade ye kwadwuma
free say na nanom chichi kura ebetu ye na me na me edikwe ya nche galamsey se me hu no TV so na ne enim se bi betimi ato ye wa ha nje ye da ho anado ne ye che se machines ye adwuma ye dede pai afedi ade echi ne ye nkɔhwe a ye nsuo nyina na ase esan se ye te ama bia nkwanta ma hiniti ne se me kwa ahemfie makwa ahemfie akɔbɔ mama ne da ye fa na ye piem ne se ye hu se excavator bi aba ha me ma police emecho na mse mate
se dia no eden pa master se dia mobile ya moguso amohwe de ekono site no mo site no bebre ye de ya wura be bebre enura DC no mobile ha no enna me gidi se omote se doctor so ate no it site no machines no mo de bebre asisi bebre asisi ye beko be bebre a mo de machines na asisi no machines na enura anajo o ma anya night anopai o mo nye day work international se ene ko pon se mobile nsu no na tifindo han no on se ani ate kakra ba na afo no de duruka ko mmemu twa ho ise de ga no se nia no odin pa na se etuo utifie ko pa wu afuo mu a anwumre etuo mututuo pei na se obi ba no be kan ya se wo mo se akonfo ba beto ahye mo so ntie wo so mututuo bo mo sa ite ho ban
lam se de ha bebre esan se ya ha no koko nia eni nyadoa enkuruma mako no na se nsu e begusu nyina ni nyina asai nti yesere galamse ni de edi awu pa yenya no ntie se bi ni kurumu ya doka ye bia sini se hu woboa
de do so no eye ne etwagwe ensem asi na wotwe mu pa free drawer na ba na de refi sade achi bi eti asem foforo se du fia da se ya de fantido mamboate ma oba fefe ono design na tade ahye o de atoso emu akwa be
efia mda se
mi ni woni so ana pa me ti akwa fa me no ne etwagwe wada wo ma
efia de pedi Ghana for ache won adwin bebre afan sama wa kodo wiki mu ye bezin kan na yakwa share KNUST or ye KNUST assistant headmaster ni video oba botogwa na onye school ni o na lai wom kakra watasa ntino ono ohonom na mara na oye Minister of Communications Sam George so onye DSTV won some no wiki updates be yo oye there oye double wa be yi but enyi ba safoforo ba so that mo da musem ni nyina ohonom ye ntwa ye ho na
abwatima ye krado etwaso
mama mo hona akwa abasunko umbradia eritwogo do na yenkwohwe nsem eritwogo wa Adom socials no dozana yebesinka na yakohwe GS aweyi KNUST SHS no assistant headmaster no efri nezebel awori yenhwehwem zafa video a obebo togwa wo social media menyuka se video no attache na ehwe video no mu a oye headmaster no onye no student okor ozana sa kan in a way na ontwa ye kra ma menje wadwenchwe mfada mensemi ama nyame wa na ose ono opedo obisa da headmaster no da masemi obesidan na wacheche mu achwe ne year na number tino ama nyame wa na za ozebenyin eku sparkles ose you know ohunda oye ferasam papa oye bibia oye nyugase ye papa nti eku sparkles so na dwencha ozebe father mensemi ho enye na yankonkwahwe oye Minister of Communications onye DSTV for wonkakayana workaka worship den ka obotum na watetu DSTV bo no do ntisiara no wiki mo be botuga de oye azasisi asem nyinara ekwekogina den honoma wotua DSTV no za wotua no nara na wobotua na mmom no obamo hon channels ni bi aka ho me yankonhwe za osutuga
to implement an unprecedented increased value offer only in Ghana, and I repeat, only in Ghana, which will result in Ghanaian DSTV subscribers getting more services for less. Depending on the DSTV package or bouquet you use, subscribers will get between 33% to 50% more.
Into Honorable Sam George, enyen ma menje wadwenchwe mfada mensemi ho as prela no say you know oye nyompa mana so this is music to my ears so should oye some dopa zema na so antino no already minister no as Ricky Prophet na some no so in the suye papa no mpo no price reduction na wake no or he fancy no in the stores there minister to man hwemo want to do amfa ma he yeboa OPK no say you know kasa bebrebe nyina no bibiare entum enfiri man but bibiare ensi plenty talk nothing happened until no so na dwentra ozebenyen Ghana banza ababo tugo de oye kwafo a wo do koko no ya za sisi ahon koko no or boto a oze ntum aba a yehwe ntum na oye 400 Ghana cedis me yekohwe za ozebey
24th of August to today, every bag you will purchase, you will sell to Cocoa Board, you will be getting another 400 Ghana cedis or 4 million Ghana cedis, old Ghana cedis. We also want to bring to your knowledge that Ghana Cocoa Board will continue to implement all the interventions to support the cocoa production and the welfare of the cocoa farmer. In particular, Cocoa Board will intensify the supply of free cocoa fertilizers, both liquid and granular, free insecticides, free spraying machines, and free.
So no also for shake and istika samudo engen ma menje wadwen tray for the minsemi ho. Night Daniel righteous no ose aban papa aba ama obia ntino neza ocho onye well back man no say ono opedo accident you know ochredanism ma ekwafo o bisa dem po no yesika bebre a oboko won kotokuma na no sadam no otiza no juma papa na abano aye no fake life is expensive and also ono when you so pa dem po no ansa na ebe ko do 2028 no Ghana be do papa Ghana basisa akọ n'enyim. Baby, I do know my young share any video of the day. Here's now so no ya na aji wenwa kakra ahana mizi die chwogo no mezi besi izeno the fantidol bombozo na follow mo social media handles ni ginara do na eginizin saldo da mara ne botume follow Adom o social media handles ni ginara do na enye nezin saldo wo honom Morocco na so efia man kwata ma closing samanke no bosomo
So no ya Adom trotro prince so se do akopie mo adabraka na woni ade hye idi nkoma abisa won sa nye bia no asrafo a edo won akọ galamsey site ho no ano na ye yentie de owusuanya won oka
mo ewo odona ye ne enuanum ya wo mo etiti wo ebedi nkomo se yenya ne ntie se o mampani e de ye asojafo ebekọ ye galamsey site na womo akohwe ama womo a womo etu eye galamsey no womo etimi etu womo so sa na galamsey etu no abafom ye bi se afi omanfo yo madwenkyere e de fa
ba jo madwenkyere metima kyere ne se galamsey ni mu de ye nyina wo ma mu nyanim de ko ye nsu esei ye se gwasi eduane dim na ne nyina ba be ha hen ntine misra aban fufura wa bai se nje se a no so betimi aye kwan bi obetimi aye normal galamsey na no abrase ama boa ye ma timumu anya ya ye wo ma mu ye nsuo no ye duane die ye se aye basa ye se mategwati kontomre ye se Tom Brown then de nyame bia o mo de more ye ni nyina no ebe sei ye se aye nkodi den ti ba de se da meet basra ne se me sra ban se eni munimi ya onko so yes no betimi dey ayo kwan bi on so be fa so betimi akwa because tam no ni so no kaseti ai obey ombo modia se obetimi eden aye hu bia na kasa o kan ye ne bosho obshe ye no ondi so ne mbo aye timafo nyina ye wa nyina
from set kusi odona for 14 me my galamsey jumada but manye wa ha ye Liberia ife ko no sanu na eno kwa ye no kwa no na nsheda nye se galamsey ji se na mo ye Ghana no be no so police for ni so for that time me se o mo chimi but oba me ne wo no no ba no koye kana na bi yi fi sense na me ba Ghana na galamsey ni ya ade bi a tete no e ho dada but then say nda galamsey no omo ye de mo no nti sa ban betumi a me so so be so okobue balance ho na me so say ban no so bue balance ho no as the cafe to no a ke be adwuma galamsey na ban bo modern say betumi etu asema yen because yenso essay senso na aduano so essay ti say wo no obi onya be 70 years no otiase young boys 32 40 na yewu aduano edi no enye fertilizer so wo mu edoso galamsey no so enye ti say di anyamo ti pa abani chew okasa say obetu galamsey to bo modern no otu asema yen na ye honto yen abani no ya da so otu so aye asubie enka jankopon na so enka abani so yes
Judicial soldier for Komoko. Abanda than all you, and so Uncle Siaga, we so to Sana Mona,
Senia, me Hunni say, Galamsey no, any year will have fitty, and yet a memory, a wache. But me problem is say, so now, almost say no any assassin almost say no, and I air hammy. But me blame politicians. Omu, and a Omama Galamsey in Yamano, air kosu. Ena ama ene yewo situation wa yewo so omo be committed at the nukre amaya me gidi say we nyina etuo betwa nukra omo kanintina still no eda so exist no because wukoma omo politicians na omo ana omo tu China ni onim ha be China ni benam omusu na omo ama no concession na otu na or say niama at the end no onu di ni profit ko be ye aye timamufo na ama yare nti
Adom trotro no nsi ha ne yanto so concern for fromo na Ghana ban nyamwa yes 3 billion Japanese yen grants agreement e free Japan International Cooperation Agency for ho se ne yemfa nkwa asante na akwan no yemfa nkonkobwa
Sa agreement yi oswafo awno na hwega na sikasem so Dr. Ato Forsen ene hwe ye ma omo assign krata ye Ghana ene Japan International Cooperation Agency JICA na we enhihye ya womo ede ye ede sisi akwan hodo bi e wo Kumasi ekwan so sene traffic wo ho no ebitimi abrase sa kwan ye N6 ene N8 wo Kumasi ne kobom wo Takrade Temaport ye Ogadugu corridor so mutumi ewie sa kwan ye ade ebeboa paama ka akoniaba ewonsem akoyi pa edwedi nso yade ebekɔ nenim pa osoafo awno na hwe ka akwan so ewonsem so Minister of Roads and Highways Governance Kwame Agboja eda JICA asepa wo mo a wode eboa no ochira anamo a wo mo etui ade ebeboa Ghana pa ewo kwan a wo mo ebe CC no senior representative ma JICA Ghana enso editudwa se Womonso na edawona akoma so se womo beboa first grant aid a womo edema Ghana ban na we eyade a eka Yokohama declaration hihye
when you're moving from the south to the north the obvious route currently is going through Kumasi and the delays and the loss of productivity that everybody suffered by going through Kumasi needed to be addressed even if you were just driving around Kumasi. Government is not only waiting for development partners' support. You will notice that government itself, over the years, have done investment in Kumasi. As the President Mahama's government took office, there were other significant projects initiated through other sources that stalled. The Swami Interchange is one of them. The President directed and the Finance Minister graciously took over that project to be completed under the Big Push project. Secondly, dealing with the north-south traffic, government has also taken the opportunity to start the outer ring road. What you are doing is the inner ring road, basically preventing traffic or giving an alternative to traffic that is not intended for Kumasi, not even enter Kumasi at all. So we are going to do about, Douala is about over 40 kilometers.
Na ochimu yebo mamanesa kodanfie enso abemua na ensu a ato nanam so ayiri wa brepo broni kromunti edi akra no ekọ yehhehwe no a fe na rade adom yen ekohu no wa atwema kropon ewa atwema wa bia jamansi emu Adom Kasee etoso
Adano memenda ne pie dwa se kopie mu obroni krume no wo bantema batompo suaso e wa asante mantem ha ensuo toye ma no fa akoda wanya mfinhia nso empanimfo ne adehye okrumo yorombe timbia se de be yombe hu akoda nanso wo mu ehu no enafu etoso enum eno ada na wo kohu akoda na mu ewo atwoma ekropon no ewo atwoma nwabiaja abatompo suaso wa asante mantem ha na ebra Adom Kasee bo ana kopie ho ene wo na ekwohwe akora bia ye fera ntoni frempon bonkomo na wo chirim se
yeah, it was a casella. The fancy was said on Sasa, you see the Yagana, you see one, a say Yaguna, you see, say, and change the day. Or not obey but as was a quiet and your friend. You spider. Yet another say, baby, one of Uji or the Abamania to do for pet. The mayor yes or the way you're dead to that. Yes, oh, yeah, a mamma, Amania. Makarantana yitumelo dear what I abamani ne dear untimi hu say no do the woye no
Otwa ne nkasa se esi asem na koya aban asem ti no wo mu de mu na kopie mu konfo no che aban ya resabia nche aban be gya mu da mo na o mahwe akopɛ nkura bere
because abana na ma ofon say ya wo say bia afan that
Ekokuma ya womra shebeja fie emu se wo mu hia chawpe mu odin Free Communication Minister Sam na ti George enchen
Adom kuma wono mo Ghana mrahye fie ene ede to oswafo na hwe Ghana nkita hodi nsem so enemu se enemanu ya wonhwa no mamepa o mangana fo nyina acho esanse amama mu nyina ensa esifom ewo ebo a wo hye se multi choice fo wono mo DSTV subscription obemo mo ehwan ebo no so amochichimu aduasa no wontumi enni so ewo nsenchofo nhyem bia wono mo hye so deputy ranking member ewo information and Free Communication Committee so Charles Oridu kasa no wono mo de sanse mo se By
adopting an arbitrary decision-making posture, the minister is also denying regulators, such as the NCA, the opportunity to perform their work according to law, which clearly threatens the growth of this sensitive industry. His actions also signal a breach of the president's code of conduct that requires candor and respect to all persons. Fellow Ghanaians, for this display of ineptitude, incompetence, and penchant for deceit, we of the minority demand that 1, the minister render an unqualified apology to Ghanaians for the waste of the nation's time and resources on this venture. 2, we call on him to account for the fines levied on DSTV. And 3, we deem him unfit to continue as the minister for this strategic ministry of communication, digital technology, and innovation, and therefore call on him to resign or for His Excellency the President to fire him.
Yeah, na yanko agudie mo nsam Premtobre Kasee Erika Kwesibodi ay krado memo akwaba. Yeah, fine.
Nyame atom bi be fine.
Tie ready.
Warm up to dame. You know, basso ya check Ghana mu miensa.
Sir.
And ye the ultimate champion. Ye bom wi ana fia the grand one no. Ya hwe do champion. E dame ni mu.
No.
It's interesting.
Ya agudie kese pa.
Yes.
Ni kwanse ye didi a.
Ano be den.
Ya kakra ya Adom yi hu na hu se kai.
Take ja.
Sporting activity
bi. Ano be den. Tenche date in the for our next destination. Now my journey and ya hwe bom pa.
Enkomra no nsembi no date was we.
Right, fantastic afternoon. I was here there if you're body tell Asana, my Jama Mrs. Sophia Manqua Tamaklu, not what was with your mouth. Nadia and a Tabai and Yasam get to her. Geo Digimusa, fear that the main chakra, my Jam Mujamano, and may call low and say, Yawayibu. Football, family Nina, Yawayimu. Coach are not worker, say are not worker. Former coach of Samates, former coach of Olympics, former coach of Samates, Canada, former coach of Black Galaxies. And now face wa Bokotoko 1981 motobo or Bokotoko. But JD or Ghana Premier League in Nyasam Keto, especially on the Olympics for and Nyasam Keto. Now, Coach Daya, one sorry. And before all pass, now we're technical director, the man Vision FC. And they say Fofi Antoine. But some football people and the teams need be the words of encouragement. Man Abusia Biso, Momo Yako Biso, man Coach Dunia Manihunu. Yebasha say the Great Olympics, a whole pan or Gini Deepa to live for the Aba say he wasn't just a coach but a prayer leader. Rest where say or leader day. So Great Olympics post, you know. But the interim also a prayer leader, and I see a share video, you know. Before games, some of the things are not near Moye and Sani Yako games. Right, so I don't need the echo so the days at Olympics. The T-shirt and so mommy. Has a vote. So the message about has a vote message. The entire vote message. You know, we are sorry to learn the passing of Coach Daniel Walker, who was a true servant of Ghana football. Heartfelt condolences go out to his family, football fraternity, and the entire Vision fraternity during this difficult time. May he so rest in perfect peace. Now, a nice picture of him at the actual Konoko. And so, DNA Asane Konoko is saddened to hear of the passing of our former player, Daniel Walker, who joined the Porcupine squad in 1981. Rest in peace, Walker, a true servant of the Ghanaian game. The NSA boss, Yampo Fuankra, so the Ebia Basse before carving out a name as a coach, Daniel Walker, I'm told, was a solid defender when he played for Asante Kotoko in the 80s. May he so rest in peace, sir, Daniel Walker. So, Rahu se mo na mejina na fie dade na ya de seats and say Rahu na majema ma mesese fia man kwata maklo bidin ade kejuwa na nkasa ere Kasee du bori
Mayenya no so na Adom TV Premtobre Kasee na hana be makwan na ya de sie umre no wada agenti ya da se medam team no so ase adwuma won aye medi afia amankwa tamaklo bra etoso